Hey guys, it's been a pretty long time, pretty long time, but you are live with me. Let's bring this down a bit. So then, I'm not looking up there, you're not looking up there, but it's been a while since we've done a live. I am gonna say I haven't shout out yet, so I will shout out in a minute. My special guest is in the background, waiting here, smiling like the sunshine. And you know what? Let's have a little chat. Let's have a catch up. We did literally go crazy on people, and we are letting people know we are live tonight. Okay, so first of all, I gotta show you a trailer of him, and then I'll bring him up, and then we'll start mentioning him. But everyone, welcome to Entertainment DNTV tonight. I'm your host. My name is Drew, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hey everybody, so welcome back. If you're just joining the live, welcome. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to bring on John Ozuna. I said it right for the very first time properly. I think I said it right. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring on John Ozuna.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Good to
I hope
see
you're
you.
saying your name right.
Drew, you handsome man. How are you?
It's been ages since...
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. It's been ages.
Yeah,
Now,
it's been a long time.
I will say, I
been
reckon it's sick.
Yeah, it's been
It
forever and a day. Let me tell you, it's been forever and a day. And I can't even remember last time that you and I were even talking. Because we were out for a little bit. So I know you've been busy. I've been fairly busy on my end, and sometimes this is what I love. What I love is when you develop a friendship where you can be away, you can be apart from one another, and there's no hard feelings. There's no hard feelings. You're living your life, I'm living my life, and then somehow life brings us back together, and it's just like, it's always kind of like we pick up from where we left off, and it's like, there's no hard feelings, at least from me to you. So yeah, buddy, it's great.
We're not going into that one. If we did, we'll have a laugh. It's what's it been, like a year and a half now since we last catch up.
Yeah.
And I think we need that catch up now, don't we? Because we're both like,
do.
wow, that's the energy we need to come into.
Yeah, you're right, buddy. I know that you have your life has changed drastically, and hello, Christy. I know your life has changed drastically, but I really admire how you have great to see you, how you have reinvented yourself, and you've rebranded yourself too. And plus, let me just say, loved the intro. Whoa, buddy, you have to save that for movie stars, not little guys like me. So that's big.
Oh, do you know what? It doesn't matter how little you are, no matter how small or big. When you're in a movie, everyone is big, and that's number one rule. Okay, it doesn't matter how small parts or how big parts. You worked with some great legends, okay, right? And I'm not gonna lie, you have done some major things with some legends, okay? And you've been on your red carpet. You had a massive reputation through it all. Okay, but
Thank you. Thank you.
you're not little. Everyone's starting to recognize you, and everyone's starting to talk about you. And I've been in massive connections,
Yeah.
and talking into certain people. And I remember the very first time you met out, we talked. You were working with Keanu Reeves. You've done some, your own movies as well. You even done Bodyguard. Is it Bodyguard? No, Bouncer. Bouncer. That's the one.
Bouncer. Exactly.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
You've done quite a few, and you know that's. It doesn't matter how sponsor. If you're going to be in that intro, you're being in that intro. It doesn't matter how small you are, how big you are. You're going to have that part, and you're going to take that part, and it gives you that rotation. It tells people what type of people did we have on it. We had ghosts, we had paranormal, we had movie actors. It gives people what entertainment is, and that's because because when I remember, I talked to Sean Cannon and you as well, and that's where DNTV was fully bloated. Is because of you and Sean Cannon and a few others.
I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah.
And let me tell you, when the story come down.
Yeah, Sean, man. Sean Cannon. He's hey buddy. Hey Paul. He's a great guy. Let me tell you. He and I, we worked together on a pilot for a TV series. So he and I worked together on that. I see him almost every year. We both are at an event at the same time. He has his booth, I have my booth, but we meet somewhere in the middle. Great guy. He's back on Cobra Kai. I'm so proud of him. He's really doing very. He's
doing well. Amazing, isn't he? In Cobra Kai.
He's always done well. He really has. He's bright. He's a handsome guy. Super leading man sort of guy. He can do anything. He speaks Italian fluently. The he's got it all. He really has it all. So, super great guy. Great guy to have, on the air and as a guest. So I'm glad you got him. I'm really glad you were able to get him.
I remember the very first time I had him on here. God, it was now years back, and we just started connecting with the movie industries, the entertainment world, and then literally to come to where we are today, massively grown. It was a pleasure. I just messaged him and asked him, hey, can we have a couple of minutes of your time? And he went, yeah, of course. And I explained everything to him. It was an honor to have him on here, and it's always an honor to have you on here as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's I don't know how to describe it. He's humble, he's very grounded, but he's got an infinite amount of talent. So, and he exudes that. So, when he's, in the public's eye, I mean, you're going to notice him. You're going to notice him no matter what. And, but it's nice to know that somebody who has done the work that he's done is willing to help others out. And that's what this is for too, buddy. Nobody can do this on their own. Nobody can. I don't care. There's no such thing as a self-made person where they say, I did it all by myself. Nobody helped me out. Nobody was there for me. I did it all on my own. Nobody can make that claim and stick by it. This is not true. We've all been given opportunities. We've all been given that chance, and and it's what defines us is what we do with it. So do we shun it away and go, no, that it's not big enough for me? Let me tell you something. I learned my lesson. I had a film that came up. It was last year, and it was a role in a Hollywood film, and I turned it down. So I turned it down, and I think it's because what they were offering me was not as much as I wanted, and so we're negotiating a little bit of the costs and stuff like that. And I said, you know what, I'm going to hold off on this. And I learned because let me tell you, here I am. I go to Los Angeles, and I'm there for an entirely different reason. And I call this director that's directing this particular film, and I said, hey, I'm in town, and
Yes.
I said, I'm in town, and hey, would you want to grab lunch or something? He goes, hey, John, I'm sorry. I'm busy right now. I'm still shooting this film. I said, whoa, you're still shooting that film that we're talking about? He goes, yeah. I said, whoa, okay, so, I don't want to disturb you. And he goes, as a matter of fact, I could use you. Why don't you come in and you can help me with some of the characters and whatnot? I said, yeah, I've got time. I can do that. So here I go. And this is the film that he's working on, is the one that I turned down. I go in there, there's some big names, and I meet the person that took my role. And he's a great guy from Australia originally. He lives, my goodness, I don't know how much it is in kilometers, but he lives about 1,000 miles away from Los Angeles. And he drove all the way to Los Angeles. And I said, hey, I introduced myself. I didn't tell him that, his part was the part that I was offered. I didn't say anything like that. Because it was the first time I met him. And he goes, yeah, I was offered this role. I said, hey, congratulations to you. And I said, where are you staying at? And I'm thinking, what hotel are you staying at? He goes, no, I'm living out of my van. I said, seriously? So you drove about 1,000 miles and you're not even in a hotel. You're living out of your van and you're staying in the parking lot of a gym where he works out. He takes a shower, uses the Wi-Fi. And I'm thinking to myself, who am I to turn down a job like that? And I came to terms, lesson learned, never turn down work. And there was not a better person or more deserving person than he to deserve that job or that role, because he was willing to do more than I was willing to do at that moment. He was willing to drive all that way, living out of his car. Didn't matter to him. He got himself a role, and he was so appreciative of it. And I always think to myself, who am I? That's one of those moments where you go, okay, you know what? You need to rethink your process here. So those are the things you learn from. So yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the best way to explain how to learn a lesson, like to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a word in my head, not to make it sound weird, because we all know what I'm like. I come out with the wrong word
Say whatever
sometimes.
You want, buddy.
But
yeah, say whatever you want. You say
it's the best way. It's the best way to learn a life of, like, not to turn out. You should have took the job, but that's something. That's something of a life lesson there for business or for any involving in category, as as small as mistakes happens.
Yeah.
But you learn that and then you move on forward to the next part and how to complete around you. But you've done the right thing and you accepted that, and then you said that person needed that more. So you've done something right for yourself there. And that's amazing, John. You've got an absolutely amazing soul to recognize something like that.
I appreciate that, buddy. I really, really do. I appreciate that. This is a difficult pursuit for anybody, and whether it be actor or any position in the filmmaking industry, and or what you do in terms of paranormal and bringing this to the world and connecting with people and creating friendships and allies. It's not easy. It's not easy because everybody has their own reason why they're doing this, and even yours is honorable. You want to get the word out. You want to connect with people. You want to create friendships, and you want to also offer an opportunity for other people to be acknowledged too. So, like I said, we're helping one another out, and but it's I've learned a lot of lessons during this journey. but that was a lesson of perspective for me, because believe me, I'm not so high in the totem pole to be start calling, my own shots and saying, no, yes, this, no, that. I definitely have a certain amount of liberties that a lot of people don't have, and they try so hard, and they may never have those opportunities. So just to know that, and to just, I mean, I got slapped in the face. I mean, I did it to myself, and it was a wake up call for me to not turn down work. I mean, it makes no sense, because people would kill. Let me tell you, I have friends that are actors, and the most they've done is maybe some background work. Where there's nothing wrong with background work, but they would kill to have one line in a project, just one line, just a word that comes out of their mouth that gets recorded and then it's used. They would kill for something like that. So it's just a perspective thing. I really learned a lot.
I think that's the best advice you give out there as well. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people's gonna hear that, what you just said, and I think they're gonna take your attention for what you learned. And I'm in the same apartment with you on this one, because I learned a lot as well with you on the same journey. I've learned too many things from, yeah, I had a few mistakes, and to some of the guys out there, and if they're watching, I had some fun out in the field,
Yeah.
especially paranormal field. I just want to say, for me to say this on live air, if I was a jerk a little bit, then I'm apologizing. It's only because I have to stand on my own feet. And that's because I didn't like the fact what they were saying about me. But moving forward, here comes Bestie. My bestie's in the life now as well. So display now. Hey, Nikki. But DNTV, massively, all we want to do is help dozens of people out. So all we want to do is give someone that high mountain like everyone else. Doesn't matter how famous, how small you are. It just wants to make that goal, to make entertaining fun. And that's what it's about. The main goal. Having you on my show, it's what you legend me to be that person. Okay. It's you. You taught me something at the very beginning. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Julie. You're right, guys. Sorry. That's literally my friend. That's my people from TikTok. Hey, TikTok guys. So,
Natalie.
So it's about your experience, what you've done. You inspired me from the beginning of the NTV, because we known each other for a long time, like we said.
Yeah, we have.
And you give me an interest as you are a 2 times Guinness World Record, and that also you got like really fast punch. I'm not gonna lie, as a master of martial arts. Wow. Oh, guys, I'm just gonna warn you on this live, okay? Right? If you ever seen him in the alleyway, stay away from his punch. That's a massive deal, okay? Stay away.
I'm safe.
He's really fast. Nah, he's not sitting. No, I'm joking. I'm only joking. So, I think for your movies, though, and in a very creative way, for you come a very long way. And I've noticed you've done, is it Bad Bitch? Should I say? Is it, I can't say it. Is it Bitch?
Which, I'm sorry?
I can't remember the name. I swore. I apologize. The movie you recently shared out on TikTok. I still haven't. No, do you know that movie you shared out?
Yeah.
I think I swore.
Well, please pardon me. It's
that one. Right, I'll swear. It's called Death Bitch. Yeah, okay, I'll do that for you. It's called that, people. Help! I'm embarrassing myself here. Come on.
No, no,
Come
no, buddy.
on.
No, no,
Whew,
no. Yeah.
damn.
So you know what? The writer director of this movie, his name is Ken Ace Brewer, and he's somebody that I met in Hollywood, and so he approached me. He actually casted me right on site. He goes, "Hey, I got the perfect role for you. You know, I want you in my movie." And this has been a transition that I'm still adjusting to. The last three projects that I worked on this year, I was approached so that they could have uh, a known actor in the project. So they just really wanted me for just the name, and I was going, wow, I completely honored to be a part of this, and believe me, you know, every project that I pursue, I take it very seriously. I want to give them my best, you know, and I will get my dialogue down. I'll make maybe creative suggestions on how to enhance a scene and just make more of it. If they want me to do something physical, we'll take it to the next level. What I want to do is it's like somebody constructing a home. When you're constructing a home, you know, there's people that are specialized that come in. So you have that specialized person that comes in and they do the electrical work, or they do the air conditioning, or they lay the foundation, or they do the wooden structure. There are specialists that come in, and as a whole, you create a house. It's just like a movie project. So my area of specialty is being an actor and also an action actor. So I want to give them my best. It doesn't matter the budget. It doesn't matter whether it be you know, a low budget film versus a multi million dollar film. It doesn't matter. You're there to give them your best. And for Death Bitch, yeah, you know, I had a very modest role in this, but I guess it was impactful. And we have the premiere in the next couple of days. Actually, tomorrow. Tomorrow's the premiere, close to Los Angeles.
Wait, seriously, the premiere's tomorrow?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. We got it in time then, just before the premiere.
Yeah, look, that was perfect, buddy. That was perfect.
We have got a bit of time. So, John,
Yeah, buddy.
have you done any more like other films recently as well? Because I tried digging for more information and like
Yeah, you know,
it's like knocking the door at the
it's
moment.
funny because I've done three films this year. Um, I'm set to do another one in the next couple of weeks. A lot of them I couldn't. You know, you sign an ADA, which is or a pardon me, a NDA. It's a not exactly a
The second
non-disclosure agreement. Exactly, and that's what it
that
is.
one.
So you're in the project, but you can't say what the project name is. You can't really because it leaks out. So yeah, buddy, you know, I it was just recently I could say that I was in this movie Death Bitch. I was just recently in another movie where it still has a working title, so they don't have the title yet, but it's almost completed. There is another film that I filmed in Texas that's called Exterminating. So those films are all going to be coming out here very soon. So the reason you don't hear much about them is that they're in production. So when a movie's in production, there's not a lot of details that are given out as to even the storyline. And sometimes let me give you a good example. Because you mentioned some of the actors that I work with. So Matrix, the
Yeah.
last you know version of Matrix, I think it's Matrix Resurrection. Uh, you know, that they had a working title to that, so it wasn't even when I showed up at work when I was on set and I was working with Keanu Reeves. It was called Ice Cream. So the movie was called Ice Cream and not Matrix. So even then, we couldn't say it, so
Okay,
it couldn't come out of our mouths. So, and it's the funniest thing because my agent at the time had contacted me, and she said, "Hey, John, I've got a role for you in a pretty good movie, pretty big, good sized movie. But I can't tell you what it's about. I can't tell you who's in it, and I can't tell you the name." And I said, "Okay." But she goes, "But you have several scenes with the lead actor." And I said, "Okay, great. And again, back then you don't turn down work. You just go for it. And I said, "Well, is there anything that you can tell me so I can prepare?" "Well, we can send you the dialogue, but that's it. That's all we can do." So she said, "Get your dialogue down. Wardrobe will take care of what you're going to wear. Don't worry about the rest. Just show up." So here I show up, and but I did ask her. I said, "So is there a title to this?" She goes, "All I can tell you is it's ice cream." I said, "Really?" I said, "Ice cream. Okay, great." I said, "Yeah, I'll work in a film named Ice Cream." So I go, and first day of filming of this project, day one, they set me up. I went through. They take you through wardrobe. Hey, Leslie, they take you through wardrobe. They take you through hair and makeup and stuff like that, and then they set you up, and then in comes Keanu Reeves. And I'm going, "Oh man." So he walks up to me. He goes, "Hey, dude." He goes, "Hey, thank you for being here. Nice to meet you. It's going to be great working with you." I said, "Oh, wow." And I'm thinking, I don't even know what film I'm working on. And it wasn't until the next day that somebody said, "It's Matrix." So I went, wow. So you just don't know. You really just don't know.
You just never know, do you? You never know.
Yeah, you don't.
What you're going to get yourself into until that moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Of being in that
right.
film, you never know what's going to be. Yeah, no, I watched Paramount, how they created The Godfather, and it shows you behind the scene how they built it, and they don't usually tell the actor until like later down the line, as well. And I was thinking, I wonder if that happened with John as well. Like, now you said it actually have happened.
Oh wow!
Well,
it's just
it's amazing.
It throws you off
how it's working.
Yeah, it throws you off.
It really does, doesn't it? But the name of Ice Cream.
Exactly. You just go, yeah. I'll do a film called Ice Cream. Hey, I like ice cream. Hey, what can I say? I'll, if they serve ice cream,
I like ice cream too.
I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, it's so.
Hey, do you know what I should do, John? You know what I should do? Sorry, it's a signal. It's a signal. I'll get an ice cream, and we'll let you have an ice cream together. And if you want to, just for the giggles.
That's always great. No, man, but it's but now this is my perspective now. It does not matter. Strawberry ice cream. I agree with you, Julie. Good job. Now it's any person that casts me for a role on the project, I'm honored to work on that, and if they can use my name or my image to elevate their experiences, I'm there. I'll be there for them. So it's you have to kind of balance it a little bit, because if somebody's asking you to do let's say a short film, but you're scheduled to do a multi-million-dollar film, on a bigger end, then that's what you have to balance out a little bit. But other than that, to just say no because one might feel that it's beneath them, there's nothing. You said it. There are. It's been said so many times. There are no small parts. There's just small actors. And that's true. That's true. Let me tell you, I've approached actors that are friends, and offered them opportunities to be in some pretty big projects. It may not be the big role that they want, but it's something, and they'll turn it down. And it's, you kind of go, wow, here's an opportunity for them, and they turned it down. And they want to grow, but just, and this, buddy, there's so many people out there that want it, but they're not willing to do what it takes to get there. They're not willing to put the time in, to educate themselves, to improve themselves, so that they, you're giving them a better product. They're not willing to, follow direction, get there when they're supposed to, follow instructions. They want to do it their way, and they just want to have it. They just don't want to put anything into it, and they're not going to get anywhere with that.
They're not, and I totally agree with that. They ain't gonna move on forward if they don't give themselves the education. Then they're not gonna learn from that, and I reckon they should. Dude, sorry, I'm just a bit hardy because they're turning out like small things like that. It's really important to carry on with your acting, to learn the fans small as well, and it can do a lot more as well. Not only small parts, big parts. They're still on about the ice cream. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and there's, it's funny. The reason they call it ice cream is pre-production, before they even started shooting the film. Keanu Reeves was seen in public going to an ice cream parlor, grabbing an ice cream, and he sat outside that parlor and started eating the ice cream. So from that video, they said, okay, the next film he's on, we're going to call it ice cream. That's the reason why.
Do you know what, though? I have noticed one thing about you.
What's that?
Are you ready, guys? I have noticed one thing about John. He likes his donuts.
Oh, God.
I've literally seen you having donuts, and you keep getting donut rings. You dress up in donut rings. Come on, no, you can't get out of this one now. Okay, right? I seen you with like donuts around you, going crazy. He wears literally donut costume at one point.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It was on your Instagram, and I was thinking he likes his donuts.
Man, the first you've got to admit that you've got a problem in order to address that problem. But I don't want to be cured of eating donuts. I mean, I love donuts. I do. It's weird because that's been all my life. I remember when I was like in high school. When I was in high school, I was a paper boy, so I used to throw newspapers in the morning. So I would throw newspapers in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning. I would do my paper route. Then I would, and this is during school, so this is before classes started. Then I would run to my high school, and I would run around the track for about 3 miles around the track because I was just always working out. And then I'd run to the local donut shop, and it's like I had a reserve sign on a table there. It was just me. I was there every single day, and I would sit down, and I would order half a dozen glazed donuts, and believe me, they were piled, they were stacked up, and I would have a fork, and I would have a big tall glass of orange juice, and I would be there by myself with a fork. I would eat the glazed donut and eat it like that. Now, when I'm down to the last glazed donut, all the glaze collects on the fork. So as I'm doing that and eating, I'm down to my last bite. Then I have this mound of glaze on the fork, and I would just pull it out, and it was heaven. That was heaven. Jeez. So, in answer to I love donuts.
You're making me hungry now. You're making me hungry for donuts. He's literally making me hungry.
I always, I'm always working out. I always take care of myself. I eat a certain way because I'm on the clock, and if I'm getting ready for, yeah, absolutely. I'm hungry too. It's funny, but I'm really very disciplined when it comes to, okay, this is when I have to eat. I do intermittent fasting. So this is when I can eat. This is when I have to stop eating. I eat very well during that time. But my goodness, when it comes to donuts, it breaks all the rules. I can't. It's my kryptonite. It makes me weak.
You know what? It's you have to like take cover. When you see John and Kira, you have to grab the donuts away. All you see of John is going, give it right now. I want my donut.
Exactly
Here's my
right,
stunt.
yeah.
And he will literally, he's a master of martial arts. I'm not gonna lie, John. You will literally whip the butts out of people just for a donut. I can imagine you in an action film waiting for your donuts, and next minute someone move them or try to take the last one. You go, my donut. And then John just doing his martial arts. Literally, I'm not lying. Straight up, that's the type of guy I'd probably be under the table like, oh crap, here he goes again.
There he goes.
Just after his donut.
I would love to do a scene. I would love to do a scene in a movie where somebody grabs the last donut, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and he has the last donut in his hand, and he knows that I love donuts, and he's looking at me, and he takes a bite in front of me, and and then a fight scene ensues, and the donuts flying everywhere. And we're trying to grab that one donut, and
Literally,
at the end, I have the donut. So, exactly right. It would be really fast. Oh my God, craziness.
I'm too much thinking about this. Oh no, we're losing signal. No. Some reason StreamYard is playing with the signal today, guys. I will apologize, but we're having a bit of a tech, but don't worry, we're gonna carry on, okay? Don't worry. If we crash a little bit, me and John is still here. Okay?
Yeah.
But that donut technique, I'm not gonna lie, I can imagine that suddenly that fight comes out and you'd be like, that's it. Just getting like, you don't have to be green, you have to be John Ozuna, martial arts master, coming in for the battle. That's what I'll think.
You know what? Let me tell you.
What? I think if we can get in some contact.
You've inspired me. You have inspired me because I'm going to suggest. There we go. I'm going to suggest to my next project, whatever project I'm going to do, that we have a scene like that we over a donut. I'm going to suggest. You know what? If I produce my own film, guaranteed we're going to have a scene with a donut in it. Guaranteed.
Oh, definite. When you do your next film, just literally get in there and just say, donut, fly for it. Just fly for it, John. Just go. I can just imagine. So, boom! Hey, I just had my donut. You're going out for that fight. Right. Dude, like, that'd be the extreme best moment.
I would love that. I would love that. Somebody just grabbing the last.
I can imagine, bro. Like how
it would just be such a great stand-up. We got to do it. Thank you, Drew, for suggesting that. I love that. It's gonna have your name all over.
Both for us worth it. Both for us done it together. Both for us done it together. Just do me a big favor when you do your next movie. Just give me a shout out, okay? Just say, good friend Drew from Entertainment DNTV. Just do that, okay? And that's credit. That's it, okay?
Yeah.
That's all
I want.
What?
whoever we cast for that one guy, we're gonna call him Drew. So you can bet.
Drew gets stuck by eating John Ozuna's donut. Boom! That'd be a moment of tacking. Get donut, Drew.
Love it, buddy. Love it. That is great stuff. So how about yourself? Now, again, let's go back to you. Let's talk a little bit. Let's talk about you. So DNTV has been acknowledged now as one of the top tier of what you do. Let's talk about that.
So yeah, ask any question. We had a global recognition award.
Wow.
We were
Congratulations.
shortlisted for out of 28 to 50,000 people in
Wow.
business. So we started getting very good after the divorce and after dealing with things in
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
The NTV had an email one night, and I looked at my email. We were nominated for um, the best global recognition award for businesses, and it was
Congratulations, buddy.
massively high for us. It was
Yeah.
thank you, thank you. It was a lot of work, and it's down to you and the people who come on the MTV,
Mm.
even the people I had a bit of falling out with. I will say this on live because I'm a general person. In my heart, to them, they earned that as well.
Yeah.
Even the people I had a falling out with, they earned that reputation. But the NTMTV is literally saying to everyone, thousands of people that's been on DNTV
Yeah.
working their butt off to make it sure, and that's that reputation. The hosts, the mods, the reputation with the paranormal field, everyone earned that bit. I don't want to
Yeah.
keep that reputation of like for myself, but it's climbed for everyone, and that's why it gives the name out. It's well done to them and the audience.
You're hitting onto something that's really important, buddy, because not everything's going to be ideal, and quite honestly, it's the people that we encounter that might have talked badly about us behind our backs, or even public, and especially when they do it publicly. Oh, don't patronize John Ozuna because da 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 da.
Yeah.
That stuff like that. So it's but it's those individuals and in situations like that. Those are the opportunities for learning and growing. And it's when things are ideal and things are running smooth. I mean, enjoy it when it's happening, but you don't learn from those times. You just always kind of stay that one area, and you grow from obstacles. You grow from when things don't go according to plan. And believe me, brother, not almost every time nothing goes per plan. You have things the way you want to do them. You systematically set them out. But when you're involving other people, that's when things change up a little bit. So hopefully everybody's there on the same page. Wanting to get the same result as you do, but things, you got to have a plan B through Z, because guaranteed, plan A will not be there for very long.
No, plan A will never be very that long, but plan B is always the best option. And if plan
Yeah.
B drops, we go to plan
Yeah.
X. And you know what
Yeah.
plan
Yeah.
X is?
What is that?
Plan X is be a comedy guy. That's the plan
Yeah.
X. Being a silly person, that's me.
Yeah. That's good though, man. That's good. You gotta enjoy life. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, that's good. Drew's the man.
John, if you got any question for John, John is an absolutely amazing.
Oh, you're too kind, brother. You're too kind.
Yeah,
He
is a master of martial arts. He's done it for how many years you've done it?
Oh my goodness. I've been in martial arts basically all my life.
Years?
So I've been in martial arts for over 43 years. And I've been a teacher of martial arts for 42 years. I have my own school. It's called KO Kung Fu here in California. I've had the school for 35 years. So I'm very passionate about martial arts, because martial arts, it's a pursuit of self-discovery. Because a lot of people think, okay, you teach me how to fight or teach me how to defend myself. Now, practically and fundamentally, absolutely, 100%. Because, what martial arts does teach is, what would you do in this given scenario? Somebody has a knife, somebody has a gun, they put you in a chokehold. There's one guy coming after you, there's three guys coming after you. What would you do in those situations? And what martial arts does is they'll teach you a very systematic way of how to address it and how to defend yourself. So, but beyond that, it's self-discovery, because what it reveals things that you do really well, but also it reveals things that you suck at, that you're not good at, and somewhere in there you try to kind of create a balance between those two. And because what it does, I mean, it puts you in situations where you're uncomfortable, and the reason why we don't do things, the reason why we don't live to our fullest potential is fear. It's fear that deters us from realizing what we're passionate about, our dreams, our fantasies. It's fear of failure, fear of inadequacy, fear of feeling publicly being foolish. Fear of embarrassment is a big one, because you don't want to feel like a fool in public. So it's still doing what you want, because that's where courage comes in. It's having the courage to pursue those dreams, knowing that you're going to come across all those situations, all the fear of this, the fear of that, and martial arts is with me all the time, every day of my life. It's present with me. So it's one of the things by which I've done well in the movie industry. It's because you just don't give up. You don't want to give up on yourself, regardless of what people tell you.
You never want to give up, do you?
Yeah, brother. I've been told so many times, quit the business, because, and they attack you. They attack, your physical makeup. They attack how you look. They attack your talent. They attack how you deliver your lines. They just attack you. But regardless, you work on what you can work on. But believe me, I'm not a tall guy. So, I'm not going to play the next Thor.
How tall are you?
Yeah, I'm about 5'8". So I'm not sure how it is in centimeters, but I'm 5 feet.
You're by my size then.
Yeah,
You're by my
so
size.
that's my height. So believe me, if they need somebody who's blonde hair, blue eyed, Viking looking, 6'4", 6'5", they're not going to hire me. So it's just understanding that, and but yeah, martial arts has been a huge, and I've traveled through martial arts. I've competed all over the United States. I've competed all over Asia, Taiwan, China, Thailand, Hong Kong, and Malaysia, Singapore. I can go on and on and on. All over Europe, Germany, Spain, except for I haven't been to the UK. Is it because you don't like me, or
Come
what?
to the UK. Come.
Exactly. Come over here. Yeah, I would love to do that.
I just want you to come. I just want to. I'll be down with you soon.
So I know.
Well, we'll do that donut scene. I'm telling you.
Oh,
we'll do that
yeah.
donut scene.
100%. 100%. I know that. I have another film that'll be
see me flying.
Exactly. Next year, I'll be probably going back to Romania to film another movie, and so who knows? That's fairly close by.
Romania. What? Oh,
So
you can't say Canadian.
Romania,
It's under at the end of that.
yeah. So the bouncer, because we talked about the
Under
bouncer.
NDA.
Yeah. So now the bouncer.
Yes, the bouncer. How did that go?
That, I mean, we filmed that about a year and a half ago in Romania, and that was an amazing experience. That really was, because wow, I had never been to Romania, and we filmed in Bucharest, Romania, and it was incredible. You know, it was, and we had action scenes, we had dramatic scenes. You know, it was a car chase scenes in and out of this beautiful city, historic city, and so next year I might be going back for another project over there. So I'm anxious now for the bouncer. Right now, it's going through its distribution process, so the bouncer should be coming out here very soon, and I'm going to be excited to finally show the trailer, hopefully in the next month. So in the next month, I'll finally can show the trailer. Drew, you left me.
Would it be in UK though?
Yes.
Am I back?
Yes. Yeah, you're back, buddy. You're back. You see,
okay. Oh,
that's
damn.
not how you treat your guests. You don't just leave.
Look, I don't mean it. Don't say that now. God, they're all gonna think I'm gonna disappear. Nah, I'm joking. Do you know what? I've been thinking about becoming an actor. I'm telling you, I'll be the best ever drama queen or the best something.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, those, you know, like I said, you know, every project is a great experience. You know, it's an experience for growth, and to just get better at this, to become better at what we do. That's the most important part of it. And so that's always great.
Do you know, we're slowly coming to the end, John.
Oh,
I don't like this.
no,
I hate coming to the end.
really?
No, we can't do it, man. We cannot do it. We cannot do it. Like, it's not fair. Like this whole 1 minute. I got internet problem right now. Behave, internet. Be good. So I hate coming to the end, because one thing I never do is like I miss having this amazing chat with you, and I miss that absolutely connection me and you've got, and I'll never ever forget that connection. How we begun with DNTV. I think at the very first time we were called DTV, if you remember right. DTV.
Yeah, I do remember.
Entertainment.
Absolutely.
DTV. Yeah. That was the first time when I had your autograph, digital autograph signed by you. And I think I might have a new one, actually. I might actually pay for a new one now. I'm happy to have a new autograph off you, an up-to-date one, with entertainment's name on it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, what I'd love to do is, I'd love to visit you personally. Yeah.
Well, let's plan us a date. Let's plan us like a year, a month, and let's get together in the UK. If you want to come to the UK, my house is your house. That's rule number one. You always had that rule number one. My house is your house. Okay.
Yeah, you're too kind, brother. You're too kind.
And we can happily take you and meet few people if you want to do that.
Oh man, that would be so much fun. Yeah, next time I'm in Romania, I would just love to just take a short trip to go see you guys.
Come. I'll look after you. just don't kill me, okay? Just don't kill me, all right?
Never.
I'm only joking.
Well, I mean, don't cross the line though. Don't cross the line, because if you grab the last donut, then you know I can't guarantee your safety, brother.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have that donut. I think I'm gonna have that donut. And if you want a challenge, I will challenge you for that. So I love my donuts too.
That'd be great.
Are you ready for the final destination of fisting?
Yes, exactly.
That
Exactly.
could. Oh, that's a really good name, actually.
Yeah. I love that. That would be great.
Yeah,
This sucks. This sucks.
If it really is. It really is. It's gone so bad. I have to quickly do something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before the ending, I thought I may as well do this. I'm just live with you. Let's see if it comes up in front. Yes. So, guys, make sure we are sponsored by Dabby. Dabby is an energy drink, but it's got no sugar in, and it's really good for you. It's like a hydration drink. Check it out. It's got all different types of flavor. It's really good. It's based in the US, but you can order it online. If you use this 10% discount code, don't forget to type it in. I will let you put it on the screen again. Go and literally type this in. You'll get this 10% discount on. If you got it, send me a video of yourself drinking it, and also put entertainment discount in, and you are more welcome to use it for your friends or for anyone. Bear in mind, though, this code is finally changing in the next month. We left it for a long while. We did had it for like 2 weeks, but then we're like, because it was still like rebuilding, we thought, well, may as well. But we're happily being partners and sponsored by Dabby the Drink Energy Drink, and you guys got to check out the flavors. They also got banana and strawberry, yum.
Oh, yeah,
and also check out the drink, but please take the code. The code's on the screen. I'll leave it there for a second. John, sorry about this. I'm hiding your gorgeous face. I do apologize.
No, believe me, it's an improvement. People have told me. Love it.
So, guys, use the code. It's entertainment DN, which again, entertainment Delta November. Check it out. There's our global recognition award sign saying, but we're on the shortlisted for recognition award. Go and quickly get yourself in. We are also on Trustpilot. If you can leave a review in massively on our Facebook or our Trustpilot, it's really important for every single person who comes on our live or in our live to chat with us, is to make sure we get the decent and the best reviews we can give out. And if it's something you don't like, we'll try and work on it. But we are literally creating and building DNTV back up, and we need your help. So go and get your discount on the energy drinks.
That is great.
Wow.
Fantastic.
I haven't done that for a while. So, John, it's always been an honor. We need to get together, like we said.
Yeah.
When you're in the UK.
Yeah, 100%, buddy. 100%. Yeah, absolutely. I'll contact you and we'll make something happen.
Definitely. And if you fancy a spa over a donut, you're not going to win. I know you're the master, but at least I'll try.
Yeah, buddy. That would be great. I would love to come back, buddy. I would love to come back. That'd be great.
Definitely. You're more welcome to come back. Ladies and gentlemen, my good old friend, John Ozuna.
Thank you so much, guys.
Movie actor.
Okay, take care. Have a great day. Love you guys all. Take care.
See you later, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, that was John Ozuna, and what a night of an interview. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and following. And also, don't forget to check out the energy drink. Bear in mind, spiritual readings will be back very soon. Sorry about the signal, guys. We'll get tech guys to get involved and see where everyone is. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.